Okay, so for this one, we're gonna use a different technique, which I'll show you live, like right now. And we'll do the same for this one. It may look a little tedious, but it should be done pretty easy. So let's get started. For this, I'm gonna make a whole new file because if I do it on here, where's my layer? If I do it on here, where would it be? Alright, let's say I do it on here. It would kind of be like a small, like too small for me. So I'm just gonna do it on a new file. So I'm gonna go new. It's gonna keep the 4K and click create. I'm gonna turn off the outline and give it a black color like this. I'm gonna click and hold on this icon right here and find the rectangle. And I'm just gonna drag a new rectangle like this. And let's make sure it's snapped. If I click Ctrl Y, I'm gonna go to outline view. And I'm just gonna, as you can see, it's not snapping. So I'm gonna go to view, snap to, well, it should be snapping. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, it is snapping. All right. There you go, like this. Like this. And like this. Sick. All right, now I'm gonna go back to Control Y and I'm gonna lock the layer because I don't want to be dragging on it by accident or dragging it by accident. I'm gonna make a new layer, click and hold the rectangle and find the ellipse tool. I'm gonna click and drag, hold shift to make a new circle like this. And maybe that's too big. Let's see. If I keep it here, I'm gonna scale it down just a bit. Maybe like this. Alright, and I'm gonna, I can't see anything. Let me make sure this is, actually I don't want it to have any fill, but I do want it to have an outline. So I can see something like this. Alright, I'm gonna hold Alt and drag out a new one. And I'll put it maybe here. Why not? I'll scale both of them just a little bit. Like this. And I'm gonna move. There you go. Now they have plenty of space to roam around so that they don't really touch each other. There you go. All right. So for this, I think it goes U. You can't really see the U, but I think it's behind this little thing right here. It goes U, 13, 12, 11, and so on. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. So I'm gonna click on the T and click on the type on the path tool. And I'm just gonna go here and click on the path. Wow. So it's U. Actually, let me make sure I put in the white color. And I'm just gonna put on the font real quick. Micro Gamma. Like this. And maybe this type of point. And I'm gonna go U. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I think after the 2 there is a dot symbol like this. It's called an interpunct. I don't know the code for it. There is usually like a alt, some kind of number after to bring something like this up, but I don't know it. I just looked it up and copy and pasted it, which you can do the same for. All right. So for this one, I think I'm gonna, I don't think the scaling is what I need. Let's keep this 90 though. I think what I need is this one right here. Is it? Maybe. I'll keep this 100. We're just gonna have to play around with it. I don't know how I feel about this. I think let's do something like 20 for now. No. Can I scale this? What happens if I scale it? Alright. Let me keep it 15, and I'm just gonna scale this. Keep it 15. I'm just gonna keep scaling it. And go back to, maybe that's too small. Let's see. What about scaling this one? $20 should be fine. Scale it down again. Maybe scale it up. Something like this. Maybe. Alright, I'm just gonna make a duplicate of it and go to the layer and hide it like this. Alright, I'm gonna do type, create outline real quick, and first I'm gonna test this out. Alright, this is fine. If I go to object and transform and click on scale, I'm gonna make sure I have scale corners and scale stroke effect on like this. What that's gonna do is if I have a stroke, it's gonna uniformly scale the stroke with the object. So if I have something like this with a stroke of, I hope that works, but I think that's what it does. Actually, let me make a actual thing like this, and with a stroke of 10, if I scale it, the stroke would also scale uniformly with the object. But if I go to scale and turn these off and click OK, yeah, yeah, when it's getting smaller, like the stroke gets thicker, and when you scale it up, you see the stroke is getting thinner. So that's why we do it. For a second I thought it wasn't gonna work, so I'm just gonna put it back to scale and make sure I do this and click OK. And now if I scale, it will not get thicker as we scale it, thicker or thinner. All right, So I'm just gonna scale this up. Like this. I don't think I like the space between them. So I think I'm just gonna delete this, bring back the old one, make a new copy of it again, turn it off, and let's see. What I think I want to do is give it a double space. But before I do that, let me lower the font to like 8. One space, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Like this. And let me make sure I give it some space like this between them. And let's see. Maybe one more. And I'm just gonna lower the space. No. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think this is good. I think. Yeah. So I'm just gonna make a quick copy so I can save it. And where is it? This one. I'm just gonna go to type, create outlines, and I'm gonna scale it. Yeah, I think this looks better. All right, we'll do the same for this one, except that this one goes, oh man, this one has a lot of numbers. So I think it goes 80, whereas I think that's 50. It goes 82, 80, 78 to like, I don't know, 14 or something. All right, let's do it. And these dots, I'm just gonna put in manually. I'm not too sure how I would. I guess there is a way, but I'll put them manually. Let's see. Go back to my type on a path. Click on this, and I'm gonna do. Let's see, my micro extended color white. I'm gonna give it maybe something like this. All right, so it's 82, 80, 78, 76, 74. You know what? I'm just gonna type all these and I'll be right back. All right, cool. So we are back, and same thing. I'm just gonna play around with the font size and the actually this don't look too bad. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a light stroke, maybe a 0.5, 0.75, maybe yeah, I didn't think it was working. Maybe a 1, like this. Let's see, should I give it 2 more points as well? 76, maybe. No, I think 72, maybe 74, like it was. Yeah, not too bad. I will have to test it out. So let me turn on Substance. I'm gonna test it out. In the meantime, I'm gonna make a quick little dot like this. Thank you, Substance. And I'm gonna go place it. Where's my ref? It's gonna be like right in between both, like two numbers. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna place one here, place one here, place one here. Same thing. I'm gonna make it a quick time lapse so I can place all these, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so here we are. I think it came out pretty good, and we're just gonna test it out in Substance and see how it goes. Alright, so I'm gonna go to File. Let me do a export as, and I'm gonna call it alpha dial, and click export. Yep. Alright, so for this, I guess I'm also gonna show you how to import your own things here into Substance. So I'm gonna find the folder, and I'm just gonna click and drag whatever you want to put in here. You can click and drag. It's the faster way to do it, because I think you can also go here and import resources, but clicking and dragging is always better or faster. So I'm gonna click on alpha dial and alpha, drag them in here, and I'm gonna do it as a texture, because if I do it as alpha and I accidentally clicked on it while I'm using a brush or something, it's gonna use this as my brush alpha, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna use a texture instead. It really doesn't matter. Like, you can put it in environment, but obviously that don't really make any sense. So keep it as texture, and we'll do project TV. Yeah. All right, click on import, and there should be them right here. So as a quick test, I'm gonna make a new fill, add a black mask like this, and I'm gonna, let's see, yeah, I'll add a fill. And for this, I'm gonna do my 2D 3D only, and I'm gonna drag it in here like so. All right, it's loading. And where is this? I'm gonna make a quick, here it is right here. Just gonna delete. Again, I don't want it to tile. I'm gonna go to UV warp or wrap and click on none. And let's, why do I keep doing that? It seems kind of small. It's not like that in the reference. It takes the whole this. I think we might have to, oh man. Alright, I think we might have to make it on the other folder, other file that I told you we probably don't have to do it on there. We might have to do it like this, but I'll see. No, I'll see first. Yeah, because the space between this is pretty big. Yeah, we wanted to cover the whole thing. Okay, so I am going to fix it, but before I do that, this one's pretty good. Yeah, this one is really good, I think. Look at that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I really like this. Okay. Yeah, this one's not bad. Should I rotate it a little bit? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this on where is it? My other, yeah. I'm gonna do it on here just so I can have the right proportions or whatever. But it should I assume it's not gonna be too annoying, like too hard, or I guess that's not the word, like too pixelated. There you go. I don't know how I got hard from pixelated, but it should be good. Should be same process, same type on a path, same everything. I'll just go fix it real quick and I'll see you there.